Yikes are the only pencils as unique as you. Yikes are pencils and erasers with outrageous shapes and colors that go straight to the core. Because you can't look sharp with dull pencils.
Sorry, Dad. Yikes can't work miracles.
They write like other pencils, but they make you go, yikes!
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night, and welcome to Throwbacks, where we talk all things cool and retro. We definitely have a massive retro nostalgia bomb, at least for me as a 90s kid. As you saw at the beginning of the video, the Yikes commercial. I don't think any kid from the 90s didn't have a Yikes product in some form or fashion, be it a pencil sharpener, erasers, all that good stuff, and some of that good stuff we have right here. So let's quit messing around. I went ahead and prepped the bags. Haven't looked at them, haven't touched them, so hopefully they're good, because I've already given a review on this one, because this one came a little later and I didn't want the eBay seller to be on hold for the feedback, so I went ahead and gave him good feedback, so hopefully it's good. But let's quit talking and let's get to opening up some vintage 90s Yikes, I guess, memorabilia. Alright, let's start off with what I believe is, actually I don't believe, I'm pretty 99.999% positive, is the pencils and stuff. So let's go ahead, get into these. It'll be the first time I've touched any of these kind of pencils or anything like that in, I don't know, what, 30 plus years, so excited to have that tactile feel. What does it bring back memories? Is it what I thought? And are they like not broken? That would be also a very nice thing to have as a part of it. So in this one there is more than just Yikes. There is some, I can't remember the name of them, but again, very 90s. Everybody had them, especially the girls. Definitely had these kind of pencils. They are these right here, the Lisa Frank pens, kind of that art style. I think everybody had this pencil at one point, which I think is also Lisa Frank. Yeah, so they got some Lisa Frank pencils. Very cool, very shiny. You kind of get the idea there. We'll say the Yikes for last, because that's kind of the one I really want to enjoy. And then you have these Lisa Frank Halloween themed here. You got the little dog. I think that's a very well-known part of it, with the really cool giant oversized eraser. Pencil is sharpened already, but yeah, look at that. I mean, that is nostalgic to the 90s for sure. Then you have one with the big pumpkin on top, with again more unicorns and owls and bats and other fun things right there. So pretty cool, very, very nostalgic for me. And if you're a 90s kid, I'm sure it is for you. And here we go with the Yikes pencil. Look at that. Remember this grip right here? Oh man, look at that. Yep. Very cool. Get the yellow undercarriage going on there. Little rivets. Yeah, so this one did have a little ding there. They kind of hit it a little bit in the description. You could kind of see that it was a little warped in the picture. Something that they should say. I mean, I knew it was a very fair deal, but something they should put in the description, but that's okay. I have no problem with displaying it just like this, but very cool. Very happy to have a Yikes. These things on eBay are not cheap. You want an unopened pack, it's like $30–40 for an unopened pack, and it kind of goes up from there. So to have one loose, which is really what I wanted, pretty happy with that. Before we get into the next package, I'll show you one other thing that I already had. This is a Yikes eraser. Just this really cool, strange, weird. I mean, this was like 15 bucks, I think, just to get this eraser. You know, obviously unused, but just kind of that style that was Yikes. That kind of flamboyant, over-the-top look that they were bright colors, you know, which was very normal, shall we say, in the 90s. Now we'll get to the final piece of my Yikes puzzle. Let's open it up here and see how we get going. Alright, so you definitely packed this interesting. I would have probably put some bubble wrap in there, but okay, whatever, that's alright. As long as it arrives okay, then I think we will be okay. So you did do a little extra ingenuity here, so I respect that and appreciate it. And let's see what we've got going here. All right. Very cool. A YIKES pencil eraser, not eraser, pencil sharpener. Sorry, there we go. It does have the little stick down to the desk. I really wanted to get the one that was the Nickelodeon themed to go along with my Nickelodeon stuff, but those were a little more pricier, and I've got plenty of Nickelodeon things, so it can just be a standalone YIKES thing, different pencil sizes and all that stuff. I thought it was in pretty good shape, and it seems to be, honestly, in pretty good shape. No cracks in the plastic that I can see or anything like that, but a fun thing. Hopefully this brings back a memory or two for you 90s kids out there. It's funny the things that stick with us over time that we remember from our childhood, and YIKES definitely is one of those things that just kind of has a weird special place for me in my childhood memories. But does it for you? Do you remember YIKES? Do you remember Lisa Frank, for that matter? Do you remember these crazy, interesting, fun pencils? Are they still around? I wonder. I don't know. I'm sure they probably are in some form. YIKES, I don't believe is still around, but hey, maybe they are. But let us know in the comments. Do you have any memories of these things? Hopefully this video at least sparked some happy memories. That's what we're here for after all. But let us know in the comments down below. And while you're there, go ahead and hit us with a like. Hit us with that comment, and of course, subscribe to the channel as we post new content every single day. But it's time to get these guys in my 90s display case, and it's time to throw one back. So for myself and Uncle BJ, we are going to throw one back, and we'll see you all next time.